Hello my friends, in today's practice we'll be focusing on warming up our hips and back to enter foot behind the head pose. So we'll begin our practice in our supine position, lowering down to your back, extending your legs and taking a moment to tune in and observe how you feel today, how your body feels, your mind, your heart. Trying to let go of anything that does not serve you during the practice, leaving it all outside of the mat. Observing your breathing, sinking your shoulders into the mat, relaxing your hips, your legs, relaxing the base of your skull, your face muscles, your jaw. When you're ready, bend your knees. Lift your right leg up. Inhale, lift the torso up and walk your palms up your leg, trying to reach for the ankle. Inhale and exhale, reach your thigh towards the chest. Keep your shoulders lifted. Inhale, lift the shoulders high and exhale, reach the leg towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, keep your leg as close to the chest as you can, lowering your shoulders down, trying to keep your tailbone on the mat. You can play with pointing and flexing your foot, observing the sensations in the back of your leg, observing how your hamstrings feel today. You can roll your foot in a circular motion, then change in the direction. And now bending your right knee and bringing your right ankle on top of your left thigh, flexing the foot and sending the knee away from you. If this is enough, just stay here and observe the sensations in your right hip. If you wish, you can lift your left foot, keep sending the left knee towards the chest and the right knee away from you. You can thread the arms and reach for the back of your left thigh, and using your arm strength, reach the left thigh closer and closer towards the chest, gently sending the right knee to the front of the room. Breathe in here. And now just bring your right knee on top of the left, extend your arms into an T and send both knees to the left, sending your gaze to the right. Inhale, return your knees back to neutral and cross the knees and extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift your head, neck and shoulders off the mat, walk your palms up your leg, trying to get to the ankle. Inhale, lift your leg closer to the chest and lift the shoulders higher. Straighten your legs as much as you can. You can point and flex. Inhale, lift your leg, lift your shoulders higher, reach the leg towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower the shoulders down, keep your leg extended. Relaxing your foot, pointing and flexing, reaching your leg closer towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, letting go of the ankle. Bending the left knee and bringing your ankle on top of your right thigh and sending the left knee to the front of the room gently and observing how you feel. If this is enough, just stay here. If you wish, lift your right leg off the mat and start sending your right thigh towards the chest, threading your arms, trying to bring the palms to the back of your right thigh and gently sending the left knee to the front of the room, being careful with the knee joint. Keep sending your right thigh towards the chest. Inhale, exhale, gently release your right foot down to the floor. And now just bring your left knee on top of the right and start sending the knees to the right side, finding your spinal twist, extending your arms and sending your gaze to the left. And breathe, trying to let go any tension. Inhale and exhale, gently release and bring your knees back to neutral, uncross the knees. Bring your right knee in towards the chest, kind of open it to the side towards the armpit, extending your left leg. And now with your right index and middle finger, grab your right big toe and use your bicep strength to reach your right knee towards the floor. Keep your left leg engaged. Maybe you feel more comfortable to hold the outer edge of your right foot. Take the variation that works for you today. And maybe you can bring your left palm on top of your right foot and help yourself to reach that knee towards the floor. Try not to lift your left hip off the mat. Breathe here. And now, as you press your palms into the foot to reach the knee towards the chest, activate your leg and press the sole of the foot back into the arm, so create this resistance. So press the palms into the foot, but push the foot back towards the ceiling. Push, 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 push. Inhale and exhale. Relax the foot and reach the knee to the floor. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, start pressing the palms into the foot and foot into the palms. Create this resistance. Push, push the foot towards the ceiling. Push, don't let the palms, don't let it go away with the palms. Feel the muscles activating. Inhale and now exhale. Relax the muscles and reach the knee to the chest. And observe, maybe it can go a little lower towards the floor. Inhale and exhale, gently release and extend your right leg carefully. Bend your left knee, bring the palms towards the shin and just squeeze the knee towards the side of the ribs, pointing the knee towards the armpit. Breathe here. Now, take your half happy baby pose. Either bring the index and middle finger to grab your big toe, or if you feel more comfortable and more control, bring the palm to the outer edge of your right foot and start reaching the knee towards the floor next to your armpit. Keep your right leg engaged and extended, flexing both feet. If you wish, you can bring your right palm towards the sole of the left foot and use your bicep strength to reach the knee closer towards the floor. Trying to keep your right hip on the mat. And from here, start pressing the palms into the sole of the foot, but create resistance and press the foot back up to the ceiling, activating your muscles. Inhale, start pressing as hard as you can. Palm into the foot, foot into the palm. Push, 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 push. Inhale and exhale, relax the leg and reach the knee to the floor. Let's do it one more time. Create resistance, press the foot into the palms, palms into the foot as hard as you can. Push, 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 activate your leg, activate your inner thighs to press the palm away from you towards the ceiling. Press, 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 and exhale. Relax the leg and just use the arm strength to reach the knee closer, and observe maybe it can go a little lower than it did at the first. Inhale and exhale, gently release, extending your right leg. Bend both knees, bring your feet mat width apart and reach the knees together, relaxing the hips. Now squeeze the knees into the chest and start rocking forward and back. You can have your palms at the back of your thighs and transition towards a seated position. Bring your knees towards the floor and transition to your tabletop. And transition to your cats and cows, sending the tailbone up, pulling the navel in, finding the arch in your back, lifting through the heart. And exhale, rounding, tucking the tailbone, pressing the floor away from you. Inhale, find the arch, and exhale, round. One more time, lift, and exhale, arch, and return back to neutral. Open your right hip, send the knee to the side, and start making big, big circles with the right knee, loosening up your hip joint. Breathe in here, and then changing the direction. And lowering the knee down to the floor. Open your left hip, lift the knee, and draw big, big circles with the knee bent. And then change the direction. Inhale and exhale, lower the knee down. Push the hips back. Finding your child's pose, relaxing here for a moment. When you're ready, extend your arms, spread the fingers, press your whole palm into the mat, curl the toes, and lift the hips up. Send the tailbone up towards the ceiling, straightening your legs and reaching the heels down. Finding your downward facing dog, bending your knees one at a time. And breathing through the nose, letting go any tension in your upper body, in the back of your legs. You can swing the hips from side to side. Reach both heels down. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keep your hips squared. Push the heel to the back of the room and lift your right leg higher. Breathe, sink the chest a little lower. And now open the hip, bend the knee, and draw big circles with the right knee. And then change the direction. And lowering your leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg, keep your hips squared. Reach your right heel to the floor, straightening your legs as much as you can. Lift your left leg higher and push the left heel to the back of the room. Imagine you're trying to move the wall behind you. Lift your leg higher. And now open the hip, bend the knee, lift the knee as high as you can. And start making big, big circles with the left knee. Warming up your hip joint. And changing the direction. Breathing. Extending your leg and exhale, lower it down to the floor. Inhale and exhale, slowly walk your feet to the front, staying on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels down, bend the knees, grab opposite elbows. Relax here for a moment. Relax your upper body. Observe how your upper back feels, your shoulders, your neck. You can open your feet hip-width distance apart. You can swing your shoulders from side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Move it front and back. Now keep your knees bent and start lifting your arms to align with your ears. Keep a lock on your elbows and start lifting higher, finding your torso parallel to the mat. And inhale, activate the core, slowly start rising up, keeping your back flat. Find your back bend in this position, lift through the heart. Exhale, release the hold and bring your arms down to the side. Bring your feet together, finding your mountain pose, rooting your feet into the mat, sending your shoulder blades down. Inhale, lift the arms up, find your back bend. And exhale, start folding forward from your hip creases, keeping your back flat, reaching the palms down to the floor. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Inhaling halfway up. And exhale, stepping your feet back into plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or modified to cobra. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Pressing the palms into the mat, rolling your biceps out. Inhale, send the gaze forward, and exhale, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, keeping your back flat. Lift the arms, find your back bend. And exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, lift the arms, finding your back bend. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, step, walk, or jump back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, stretch the front of the torso, upward facing dog, lift the heart. Exhale, use the core, lift the hips, downward facing dog, reach the heels to the floor, straightening your legs. Tuck the chin, pull the navel in. Inhale and exhale, step, walk, jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward, try to straighten your legs. Inhale, start rising up, keeping your back flat, lifting the arms, finding your back bend. And exhale, releasing the arms down. Inhale, squat down into a chair, lift the arms. Send the hips lower, make sure the knees don't go over the toes. Breathe. And lower the arms, interlacing the palms. squeezing the base of the wrist together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, keep your chest open. Inhale and exhale, find the twist to the right, send your arms back, stretch the right shoulder, opening the chest. Keep your neck long. Stay low in your chair. Inhale and exhale, return back to center. Inhale and exhale, find the twist to the left. Inhale and exhale, return to center. Squeeze your shoulder blades and exhale, start folding forward over your front thighs. Keeping your knees bent, squeeze the shoulder blades and reach the palms to the floor. Straighten your legs, keep reaching the palms lower. Send the tailbone up towards the ceiling, straighten the legs, keep your micro bend in your knees. And if you wish, you can gently move your torso from one side to the other, squeezing your shoulder blades and observing how it changes the stretch in your shoulders. Keep your neck long, shoulders away from your ears. Now bend the knees. And inhale, slowly lift the torso up. And now let go of the hold on the palms and grab opposite elbows. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, fold forward and reach the elbows to the front of the room. It may feel a little weird and uncomfortable. You can straighten your legs and reach the elbows even further. Keep your neck long. Inhale, bend the knees, let go of the hold on the elbows and lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, step or jump your feet back into plank and lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up. Downward dog, drop your left heel down, step your right foot forward for warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog, drop your right heel down, step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, stepping it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift the hips, reach the heels down, downward dog. Inhale, slide forward into plank and roll to your left side. You can step both feet to the floor. Inhale, lift your right arm up, and exhale, just reach your right palm under your left armpit. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. If you wish, step one foot on top of the other. Stabilizing your left shoulder, making sure your shoulder is over the wrist. Keeping micro bend in your left elbow. If you wish, lift your top leg up. And exhale, transition into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Pull the navel in, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, slide forward into plank. Roll to your right side, finding your side plank, keeping both feet on the mat. Inhale, extend your left arm up, and exhale, start Swinging your left arm under your right armpit, sending your palm to the outer edge of the mat, and then returning back. Inhale and exhale, swing it under. Inhale up, exhale, send it down. Inhale up, exhale, send it down. Inhale up, exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale, down. Last one up. Bring one foot on top of the other. Maybe lift your top leg. And exhale, slowly transition back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Observe the heat, observe any sensations in your upper back. Inhale, send the gaze forward. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the front. Keeping your feet hip distance apart, grab your big toes with your index and middle finger and prepare to fold forward. Inhale and exhale, start open your elbows to the sides and lower the chest towards the thighs. Keep sending the tailbone up, focusing on the stretch in your back and your hamstrings. Breathe. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Bend the knees, swing your arms up, find in your chair. Exhale, stand up tall, release the arms down, your rest pose. Observe the sensations, observe the heat, observe how your upper back feels. I feel a lot of sensations in this area, just below my shoulder blades. Just focus on what you feel. Inhale, squat down into chair. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, bring the palms together. Stay low in your chair. Inhale and exhale, find the twist to the right, keeping your feet together, squeezing your inner thighs towards one another, and find the twist. Pressing the elbow to the outer edge of the knee, and if you're not able to hook the knee, hook the elbow, then extend your arms. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, gently release, return back to center. Realign yourself. Inhale and exhale, twist to the left. Breathe here. Inhale, return to center. Extend your arms up to chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. And exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog, dropping your left heel 45 degrees, step your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one, lift through the heart. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, drop your right heel down, step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Breathe here, send the heels down, send the tailbone up. Observe the sensations, observe the heat. Observe any thoughts arising and let them float away like the clouds. And lower both elbows down to your dolphin and sink the chest towards the floor. Now from here, walk your feet back, aligning your shoulders over the elbows, finding your elbow plank. Push the heels back. Now you can drop the knees and transition to your elbow plank, but just point the palm to the side of the room. Bringing your shoulder right bringing your shoulder right above the knee. You can stack the feet one on top of the other or have both feet on the mat. And bring your right palm at the back of your skull. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, reach the elbow towards the palm. Inhale, open, exhale, lower. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, extend your arm, lift the leg, and slowly lower down, transition to your elbow plank. And from here, we need to transition to our right elbow. If you need to drop the knees in order to turn the palm to face the left side of the room, aligning your shoulders over the elbow and extending your legs. If you're not able to hold your elbow plank, maybe you can drop one knee down for support. So take the variation that works for you today. Lift your left arm up, bend the elbow, palm at the back of your skull. Inhale and exhale, reach the elbow towards the palm. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then slowly transition to your regular plank. Send the heels forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Deep Ujjayi breathing, inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Tuck the chin, pull the navel in. Inhale, send the gaze forward. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the front. Keeping your feet hip-width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your index and middle fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, start folding forward. Opening your elbows to the side, straightening your legs as much as you can, closing the gap between your belly and your thighs. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, let go of the hold, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, return to chair. Inhale, and exhale, stand up tall, release the arms down. Bring the weight towards the left foot, lift your right knee up, and find your half lotus. Bringing the top of the foot on top of your left thigh, sending the knee down. You can either fold forward right away, or you can wrap your arm around to grab your right toes. And exhale, fold forward, observing the sensations on your right hip. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, let go of the hold Bring the palm to the floor. Slightly slide your foot down closer towards the knee. Flex the foot and lower down to your number 4 squat position. And breathe here. And you can try to balance here. So bring the weight towards your left heel. Activate the core. And try to lift the palms off the mat into your prayer. Inhale and exhale. Return the palms to the floor. Extend your left leg and squat down and lift the arms up. Find in your number 4 position. Reach the right knee to the floor. Squat a little lower. You can gently pulse. Inhale, slowly rise up. Squeeze the right knee in towards the chest. Grab your big toe with your index and middle finger. Extend your right leg forward. Send your right shoulder back. And maybe open your leg out to the side. Push the heel to the right. Send the gaze to the left. Extend your left arm. Inhale, return your back. Return your leg back to center. Let go of the hold. Exhale, lower your leg down. Inhale, bring the weight towards the right foot. Bend the knee, squeeze the knee to the chest, and then grab the foot and find your half lotus on your left side. Slowly lower the knee down to the floor. Either begin folding forward, keeping a micro bend in your right knee, or wrap your arm around, reaching for the toes. Inhale and exhale. Start folding forward. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the hold. Lower your left palm down and help your foot to slide down your thigh. Bringing your flexing the foot and slowly bending the right knee, lifting the right heel off the mat, squatting down. Breathe in here. And maybe finding your balance. And exhale, lower down. Extending your right leg, keeping your knee slightly bent. Lower the hips and lift the arms, finding your number 4 chair. Breathe here. Squat a little lower, send the knee down towards the floor. And then slowly extend your right leg and squeeze the knee in towards the chest. And grab your big toe with your index and middle finger. Extend your left leg, reach the heel to the front. Send your left shoulder back. And maybe open your hip. Breathe here. Maybe extend your right arm, gaze to the right. Inhale, return your leg back to center. Let go of the hold. Exhale, lower the leg down. Shake your legs. Face the front of your mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Reach the heels down. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back knee down. Find your low lunge. Lift the hips and sink. Lift the torso and sink the hips as low as you can. You can use some cushion under the knee, roll the mat. Breathe here. Walk your right foot slightly forward. Find the twist to the right side. You can bring the palm to the outer edge of your right knee. Breathe. And if you wish, find your back bend. Bring the right palm to the back of your left thigh and lift your left arm up, staying here in your twist. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, return back. To your low lunge. Interlace the fingers right behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift through the heart, find your back bend. And exhale, fold forward. So you may have to find a wider stance to be able to keep your balance. So walk your right foot slightly to the outer edge of the mat. And walk your right foot forward. Inhale, find the back bend. Exhale, start folding forward. Reaching your chest towards the floor, sending the arms to the front. Inhale, press through the front foot, back bend. And exhale, fold. And breathe here. Reach the chest to the floor. Keep your whole front foot on the mat. Inhale, press through the front foot, rise up. Let go of the hold. Bring your left palm to the floor. And find the twist to the right. Reach your right arm up. Send your shoulder blades down. Bend your left knee, reach for your left foot, find your quadricep stretch. Inhale and exhale, gently let go of the hold and bring your right palm to the inner side of the right foot, finding your lizard. Maybe you can lower down to your elbows. Extend your right arm, send the palm forward, and now send your left arm to the right side of the room and try to bring your left shoulder to the floor. You may not be able to touch the floor, and that's fine. Just observe the sensations on your right outer hip. Inhale, return back to center, extend the arms. Push the hips back, framing the foot, finding your half split, flex the foot, inhale, lift through the heart, exhale, lower down. Breathe here. Square the hips. Inhale, bend the front knee and walk your left foot to the left side of the mat, lowering your right knee down, finding your pigeon. Lowering the hips, squaring them. Lift through the heart. And exhale, start lowering down to your elbows if you can. Breathing here. Observing the sensations. Trying to let go any tension, any resistance in your hip. And maybe lowering the chest and your forehead down to the floor. Inhale, extend your arms. Curl your back toes, lift the left knee up, step your right foot back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Send the tailbone up. Observe the differences in the way your left and right side feels. Left leg and right leg. Left hip and right hip. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back knee down, finding your low lunge. Roll the mat for cushioning and walk your left foot slightly forward. Sink the hips, stretch the front of the hip. And now find the twist to the left. Bring the arm to the outer edge of your left knee. Extend your left arm back. Keep your hips squared. And if you wish, you can send your left palm towards the back of your right thigh and find the back bend. Stay twisted here, elongate, lift from the heart. Sink the hips. Inhale and exhale gently. Release. Return to the front, and you may need to get a little bit more cushioning under the knee. Find a wider stance. Walk your front foot forward. Sink the hips, interlace the fingers right behind you. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back, bend. And exhale, start folding forward. Humble low lunge. So open the knee slightly to the side and reach the chest forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades, reach the palms to the front. Inhale, press through the front foot, rise up, find your back bend. Activate the core, exhale, fold forward. Fold a little deeper, find your balance. Inhale, slowly rise up, release the hold. Bring your right palm to the floor. If you need to, unroll the mat and find the twist. Reaching your left arm up. And maybe bend the right knee and reach for your right foot. Squeeze the heel towards the glute. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, let go of the hold. Send your left palm to the inner side of the left foot. You can walk the foot to the outer edge of the mat. If it's not, either stay here or maybe lower down to your elbows. And now extend your left palm forward, lifting the elbow. And now you can curl your back toes for balance and send your right arm to the left side of the room, trying to bring your right shoulder to the floor. So you're kind of twisting towards the left, bringing your shoulder to the floor. If it's not touching the floor, it's fine. Just observe the sensations in your hips, in your hip flexors, glutes, in your back muscles. Breathe. Inhale, slowly, safely get out of this pose. Extend your arms, unroll the mat, and push the hips back gently, squaring the hips, finding your half split, flexing the foot and lowering the chest down over your front thigh. Breathe here. Inhale, bend the front knee and walk your left foot to the outer edge of to the right side of the mat, lowering your left knee down, squaring the hips, aligning yourself, and when you're ready, exhale, fold forward to your elbows, keep your torso long, neck long, and then when you're ready, lower down to your chest and your forehead. Inhale, extend your arms. Curl your back toes, lift your right knee up, step your left foot back into plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, drop the knees, push the hips back. Find the child's pose. Open your knees wider. Now slide your torso forward, bringing yourself to your elbows and start opening your knees out to the side, finding your frog, bending your elbows 90 degrees, flexing the feet, stretching your inner thighs. Breathe in here, you can lift through the heart. With every exhale, trying to lower just a little bit. And when you're ready, extend your arms, lift through the heart, find a little arch in your back, stretch the chest. And exhale, reach the feet closer towards one another, push the hips back and lift the knees off the mat and open your feet wider, finding your malasana. Lower down and stretch your inner groins, your pelvic floor. Press the elbows into the knees into the elbows. Breathe here. You can gently move the hips from side to side. And now bring the palms to the back of your skull, not on the neck. Interlace the fingers, send the elbows towards one another, start rounding your back and reach your forehead towards the floor and apply gentle pressure, stretch the back of your neck. Round your back. If you feel safe and you do not have any neck issues, you can try to slightly move one ear towards one shoulder and then opposite ear to the opposite shoulder, and just observe how it changes the stretch in the neck. Inhale, stop applying pressure, let go of the hold, lower the palms to the floor, return to your prayer position, lift through the heart. And now send your palms right behind you and lower the hips, extending your legs, flexing the feet, energizing your legs, lift the arms up, send your shoulder blades down and exhale, start folding forward. If you are a pregnant yogi, open your legs wider, giving space to your belly, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Close the legs, bend the right knee, drop the knee out to the side, press the sole of the foot towards the inner left thigh. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, start folding forward over your left thigh. Reaching for your foot or your ankle, breathing here. Closing the gap between your belly and your thigh. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Now, send your right foot to the back of the room, dropping the knee down and rotating the heel to face the ceiling, making sure your right sit bone is on the mat. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Breathing here. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Now bring your right foot to the floor. Drop the knee to the floor and send the knee to the back of the room. Inhale, lift your right arm up. And exhale, start leaning forward, bringing the right palm to the outer edge of your left foot. Start bending the elbows, reaching your chest to the floor. Observe the stretch on the side of the body, in your lower back, at the back of your arm, your tricep. So you are controlling the stretch with your arm. So the more you bend the arm and pull yourself, the more you will feel the stretch. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Extend your right leg and let's do the other side. Bend your left knee and drop the knee out to the side. Press the sole of the foot to the inner right thigh. Energize your right leg. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, start folding forward. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. And now send your left foot to the back side of the room, rotating the heel to face the ceiling. Both sit bones are on the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, start folding forward. Flex your right foot and breathe. Observe the sensations in your back, in your right leg. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Now, bring the sole of the left foot to the floor. Drop the knee out to the side and send the knee to the back of the room. Externally rotating the hip. Inhale, lift your left arm up and start leaning forward. Reaching your palm to the outer edge of your right foot. Start bending the elbows. And feel a nice stretch here in the side body. Going all the way up to your arm. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, return back to seated. Extend your left leg. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, prepare to fold forward. One more time. Observe how this forward fold feels compared to the first one. Maybe you can go a little lower or just feel a little bit more comfortable in this asana. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Now open your legs a little wider, bend the knees, and we'll have to do our turtle pose as our preparation for our peak pose. So start folding forward. And if this is enough, just stay here, maybe extend your arms and reach your chest to the floor. Feel a nice stretch in your middle back. If you wish, thread your arms under your legs, extending your arms to the sides, folding forward and extending, projecting your legs to the front of the room, flexing the feet, finding your turtle pose. So take the variation that works for you today. Stay safe, listen to your body, listen to your limitations. Start extending your legs, folding forward. If you wish, you can find your bind, send your palms towards the lower back, interlacing the fingers. And when you're ready, slowly start bending your knees back, releasing your shoulders, your arms carefully, and returning back to a seated position, bringing your legs together, bending your right knee, and lifting your right heel. You can lift your right sit bone off the mat for now and rotate the right knee out to the side and reach the knee to the floor. So the heel is facing. So I lean to my left side. I rotate the heel to the left and the knee to the right, and now reach the knee to the floor. Bring my right sit bone to the mat. If this is enough, just stay here. You're stretching the sole of your foot, your inner thigh. Breathe here. If you wish, you can fold forward. Inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, start lowering down over your left thigh. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, return to seated, and gently release and extend your right leg. You can point and flex to relax the foot. And let's do the other side. So bend your left knee. Slightly lean to the right side. Bring the toes to the floor, rotating them towards the left, rotating the heel to the right, and start sending your left knee to the floor, placing both sit bones on the mat. Maybe one foot is not as flexible as the other. Maybe you will not be able to place the knee all the way down, and this is fine. Just breathe here. If you wish, you can start folding forward. Inhale, lift the torso back up. Point and flex the foot. Extend your left leg. Shake your legs. Bend the right knee and hug the shin. Bring the sole of the foot to the crease of your elbow. Hug the knee. Start reaching the shin to the chest and maybe rock from side to side. I feel a deeper stretch as I rock, like as I make big, wide rocks from side to side. Now drop your foot to the outer edge of your left thigh and find the twist. Inhale, lift the arms up and start twisting. Either bring the elbow to the outer edge of the knee or squeeze the knee and find the bind. Take the variation that works for you today. Inhale, start elongating the spine, and exhale, find the twist. Gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale, elongate the spine, flex your left foot. Exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, gently release the twist. And now drop your right knee on top of the left, sending your right foot to the back of the room. So you're taking half Gomukhasana pose. Inhale, lift the arms up, make sure both sit bones are on the mat, and exhale, start folding forward. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Slightly lean to the left, bend your left knee, lower your right knee on top of the left, and take full Gomukhasana. Observe the sensations on your hips, outer hips. Breathe here. Start reaching your right ear towards the right shoulder. Reach the chin to the front. And then left ear towards the left shoulder, stretching the neck. And make a couple of circles from one shoulder to the other. Reach the chin towards the chest and gently lift your head back up. And now extend your right leg and hug your left shin. Bring the foot to the crease of your elbow, hug the knee, squeeze the shin to the chest, and making little or wide rocks. Just find the variation that makes you feel the most, but you're still staying safe. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the foot and bring the foot to the outer edge of your right thigh. Flexing your right leg, elongate the spine. Inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, find the twist. Take the variation that works for you today. Inhaling, elongating the spine, and exhaling, gazing over your left shoulder, reaching the crown of the head up. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Now send your foot to the back side of the room, taking your left knee on top of the right. Bottom leg is straight. Inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, start folding forward, reaching for your right foot. Observe the sensations. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, return back to seated, and now bend your right knee and stack your left knee on top, lowering the hips, holding on to the foot. Breathing here. And if you wish, you can stretch your neck one more time. You can send your head back to the side and then the front. Try not to compress your back of the neck. And change the direction. And then gently lift the head back to neutral. And extend your left leg. And release your right leg. Shake the legs. Now bend your right knee. Get a hold of your right foot. Use your arm strength to send the knee to the back of the room. You can grab your big toe with your index and middle finger. And now keep sending your knee to the back of the room using your arm strength. And now lean forward and reach for your left big toe. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale gently. Let go of your left palm. keep a hold of your left foot, and now bring your foot towards the middle of the chest, towards the sternum, sending the knee to the side and back. Lift through the heart. Observe where you feel the stretch. And now maybe you can reach the foot towards the ear. Inhale and exhale, gently release the foot. Extend your right leg. Now bend your left knee and grab your foot. Use the arm strength to send the knee back, lift through the heart. Try to keep your shoulders over the hips. And exhale, gently release. And get your hold of your big toe with your index and middle finger. Keep sending your knee back, using your arm strength. Lean forward, reaching for your right big toes. Try to straighten the spine. Flex both feet. Inhale and exhale, gently release your right palm. Keep holding onto the foot. You can extend your leg and now start bending the knee out to the side and back, bringing the foot to align with your sternum, and now just reach the foot to touch the sternum. Breathe here. Try to lift through the heart, get rid of the rounding in your back. Inhale and exhale. Release. You can extend your leg and now start bending and reaching your foot towards the ear. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Extend your legs, shake. And from here, bend the knees around your back, extend your arms. And start lowering down one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Massaging your back, bending the knees. Now, drop your left knee down to the floor. And grab your right foot. Start sending the knee to the floor, and let's repeat the same variation as we did at the beginning, where you were resisting the push of the palms. So you press the foot into the palms, palms into the foot. So the purpose of this is to first activate the muscles, and after the activation, the muscle is naturally relaxing, and you will be able to sink into the stretch a little deeper. So you can do this trick with any other move or pose. So first resist the push and then let go, and you will be able to go a little deeper. So start pressing the palms into the foot, foot into the palms. Reach the foot to the ceiling, push, 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 breathe. Push, inhale, and exhale, let go. And now maybe extend your left leg. Breathe here. And observe, maybe your knee is touching the floor and it wasn't touching the floor at the beginning. Now extend your right leg. Keep your left knee bent. Point and flex the foot. And now start reaching your leg straight towards your right shoulder. Extend your left leg. You can play with pointing and flexing. And now start bending your knee, holding onto the foot. So if you have neck issues, I do not suggest you doing that. If you feel some fear and you do not feel comfortable, I suggest you not to do it also. Only practice if you feel warm enough, if you don't have any injuries on your neck, if your legs, hips, and back feel open. And if you feel that you're kind of halfway there, but not open enough to go as deep, then just stay halfway there and breathe. Try not to force it because we may injure something. So bend your left knee and now bring your right shoulder under your right knee. And maybe this is enough. Maybe you have enough tension in your back, on your shoulder. Just stay here and breathe. And maybe you can try to send your head under your calf muscle and move your shoulders slightly more. Extend your right arm and maybe extend your left leg. And if you're ready, gently release. Be careful, slowly extend your right leg. Acknowledge where you are in this pose on the right side today. And just with every practice, try to notice if there is any improvement. Bend both knees. Reach your left knee towards the chest. Get a hold of the foot and start reaching the foot towards the floor. And start applying the pressure into the foot. Use your bicep strength and push the foot away towards the ceiling, pressing into the palms. Inhale and start pushing. Push, push, push. Breathe here. Push. And exhale, gently release and just press the palms into the foot, reach the knee towards the floor, extend your right leg, trying to keep your right hip on the mat and observe, maybe the knee is touching the floor. And now extend your left leg, point and flex. You can bend your right knee for now and start using your arm strength and reach. You can kind of externally rotate the hip and reach your left leg towards the left shoulder and extend your right leg. Breathe here. You can play with pointing and flexing. And now bend the knee carefully and bring your right knee under the left shoulder and extend your left arm to the side and try to bring your right shoulder back to the floor. And maybe this is enough. Extend your right leg and observe the stretch. Observe your inner left thigh stretch, maybe your lower back, pressure on your shoulder. Breathe here. And if you feel safe, start moving your left shoulder more and more and start sending your calf around your neck, your head, and breathe. Maybe you will not be able to go as deep. Just observe the differences between your left and right side and breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Be careful. Lower your left foot down to the floor, bend the right knee, open your feet mat width apart and reach the knees together. Press your lower back into the mat, bend the elbows, finding your cactus arms. You can move the knees from side to side. Bring your feet together. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling and find your halasana to stretch the neck. And maybe transition to your shoulder stand. Inhale and exhale, lower your legs back down. Inhale and exhale, slowly start rolling out. One vertebra by vertebra at a time, lowering your legs down. Now bend the knees and roll to your left side. And from here, keep your knees where they are. Just bring your right shoulder to the floor. Extend your arms. And observe how the stretch feels different from when you start this pose in supine position and just move the knees. It moves the stretch to your upper back. Breathe here. Return your knees back to center and roll to your right side. Breathe. And from here, send your left arm up and back and find the twist. Extend your arms. Observe the sensations in your upper back. Inhale, return your knees back to center. Squeeze the knees to the chest one more time. And slowly extend your legs, finding your Shavasana position, palms facing up, sinking your shoulders into the mat. Breathe in here, relaxing your feet, your toes, your ankles, your shins and your knees. Relaxing your thighs and your hips, your lower back, your middle back, your shoulders. Your neck, your skull, your face muscles. Relaxing your jaw. Breathe here and keep letting go any tension from the practice, melting into the mat, surrendering to the present moment. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. If you're ready to finish the practice, begin waking up your body, moving your toes, the fingers, stretching your arms overhead. And roll into your right side. And gently building your way up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you guys for joining me for this challenging but I hope rewarding practice. I'm very proud of you if you were able to finish it with me. I hope you had some breakthroughs. Let me know in your comments below if you were able to do the peak pose or any other breakthroughs that you had today. Press the like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Until we meet again, namaste.